Xin chào.
Sing Chow. Hi everybody, it's Elaine here, and that is Sing Chow is hello in Vietnamese, and that's what we're going to do today is Vietnamese spring rolls, my favorite appetizer ever. Ross and I were so fortunate 2 years ago now, it seems like an eternity, we got to go to Vietnam and Cambodia. Trip of a lifetime. We had so much fun. We went to this restaurant, Propaganda, in Saigon. We loved it so much we went 3 times. We went with our good friends Monica and Kevin, and we had such a good time with them. So before we do the spring rolls, I'm going to show you the sauce, the dipping sauce that goes with it. It's nice to put it all together and let it all the flavors marry together. So, but that's what we're going to do first. So in this here, I have 3 cloves of garlic and 2 hot chili peppers, and we're just going to pound them. So we're going to make a little bit of noise right now. So we pounded all our garlic and chili. So what we're going to do now is I have 1 cup of warm water. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put all these chilies and garlic into the water. It's very heavy. So that goes in, and then from there we have the juice of 1 lime, and then I have 5 tablespoons of sugar. So this is like a sweet and sour sauce. I have some chili paste here just for flavor, or not flavor, excuse me. I want to have color in there, and we stir it all up, and that's it. That's basically our sauce. So we're going to just set this aside for now. So for the spring rolls, there's many ingredients, but we'll just go one at a time so we don't get too confused. So what I've done in advance is I have these black ear mushrooms that you can find in Osaka or TNT groceries. And what I have done is I soaked them in warm water for about an hour. So now we're going to chop up these mushrooms. If you want, you could throw them into your food processor and do it that way, but I think it's fast enough just to do this. So that's that. So we're going to put those into a bowl. And then next ingredient is glass noodles, which they're packages like that. Again, I soaked these for about a half an hour, and I did 1 whole section like this. And these are glass noodles. So now I'm going to do the same thing with these as I did with the mushrooms. I'm going to chop them up. You don't have to do them as fine as the mushrooms, but there you go. So that's that. So we're going to put those in the bowl. Next ingredient is pork. I've got just a tad over 2 cups of nice quality ground pork. So we got that in there. So we put that in. Next ingredient is finely chopped green onions. Just finely chopped, that goes in. I have about a cup of white onion. I have, this is an interesting story. I was making these a while back, and I was traveling through Osaka grocery store, and one of the workers looked at me and looked at my list. She goes, "Are you making spring rolls?" And I go, "Yes, I am." She was amazing. She told me all the things to put in. Most recipes tell you to put in bean sprouts. They're not a good thing to put in there because they get mushy. She told me instead of bean sprouts, do a taro root. I've grated one. This is about one cup that I'm putting in, but it looks like this. So you just sort of peel it and grate it on a cheese thing, and there you go. And that was her suggestion to me. She was wonderful. She took me all over the shop and told me all the things to get. The next ingredient is a jicama, which is a Chinese turnip. Looks like this. So again, I've grated it. I've got about a cup of that in here, so I've got in there a cup. Tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 cup of shallots, lots of onions in this. and 3 cloves of garlic. So that's, and of course, some freshly ground pepper and a little bit of salt. So I'm going to use my gloves to stir, and I forgot 1 egg, so we're going to put 1 egg in there too. So now we're just going to mix all this together. So there's lots of yummy things in here. So when Ross and I were traveling through Vietnam, we went to Hoi An, which is a beautiful little city, and it's known for its lanterns and its canals. It's a very beautiful little city. And there we got to do a cooking class, which we had so much fun doing that. So we did these. We made spring rolls, Vietnamese spring rolls. We made these amazing pancake things that I'll have to figure out how to make again. And papaya salad, green papaya salad. It was really nice. So now we're going to wrap them. We have to use rice paper. They're these nice little circles. They're hard as rock. I have to say, this is how I do it. It works for me. I'm sure you'll find a better way that works better for you, but this is how I do it. I have 2 bowls down here with warm water, and as I go, I'm just going to take some out, because as soon as you touch them with wet fingers, it's a big mess. So here I have one, and look how it comes out. It just turns into this sheet of goo, and they're really nice, and I just like doing it like this. So I've got one here, and as I take one out, I put one into the water so it's ready for the next thing. So what we do is get about a tablespoon, and you just turn it over, and you kind of make your nice round, and then you fold it over, and you fold it over, and then just roll it up. And for me, it works nicely. But like I said, it takes practice. And then I just put them onto parchment paper. So there's one. And in between, I just give a little wipe. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to do the very last one. I know it's hard to see on here, but this surface is, for me, the best way to do it. A lot of people put down tea towels and all that sort of thing, but it doesn't work for me. This is what works. So when you're rolling them up, make sure that they're tight, but not too tight, because if they're too tight, they'll blow up on you, and you don't want that to happen. So here I've made a good bunch. At this point, you could flash freeze them in the freezer, and when they're frozen, just throw them into a Ziploc bag, and as you need them, bring them out, let them defrost, and then cook them. And I still have lots left, and this I'm just going to put into, see, I got lots left. I always do double recipes all the time. And this I'm going to put in the freezer, and when I need it, I'll pop them out and do some fresh ones. So the traditional way to cook spring rolls is deep fry them. I hate deep frying things. I think it's just so unhealthy for you. So what we're going to do today is we're going to air fry them. So here I have my air fry pan, and what we're going to do is just put them all in here, and I'm going to just brush them with a little bit of oil all around. And they're going to go into the air fryer for about 20 minutes. And you just got to go in halfway through and give them a turn so that they're crunchy all the way around and they turn out nice. So I'll be back when they come out of the oven, and I'll show you what they look like. So I've just taken the spring rolls out of the oven, actually a couple of minutes ago, because they're really hot when they come out, and they're ready to go. Bed of cilantro, a couple of lime wedges. I also have here for my not so, because it's very, very spicy. If you make this, remember it's spicy. So for my friends that are not that ambitious when it comes to taste, I have some chili sauce and some just plain sour cream with cilantro, some lime juice. So you can have those ready to go, and there you go. I don't know how to say bon appetito in Vietnamese, but hope you like them, try them. They're a lot of fun and they're delicious. My favorite appetizer. Until the next time, bye.